The Long Dark is a lonely game, but some locations and encounters on Great Bear Island don't just feel lonely or even dangerous, they feel wrong. They tell stories, and the more that you piece together and understand what happened, the more you wish that you didn't. Today, we're taking on 5 of the most unsettling things you can encounter in the game, from quiet personal tragedies to devastating catastrophes. Let's get into it. We're starting with a scene that almost too perfectly represents the tragedy of this world. As you explore Great Bear Island, you come across the remains of the previous inhabitants of the island. Individuals frozen in structures, collapsed in caves, and occasionally groups of people. The couple you find in the last resort cannery hits differently though. The facility is rusted, it's falling apart, but that doesn't prepare you for what you can find inside. A pair of people huddled together, frozen in their last embrace. It's eerie, and more than that, it's honestly depressing. You can imagine the hopelessness and fear that they felt before accepting the end together. It's a brutal reminder of the quiet tragedies left behind in this world, and you've got no one to process it with other than the Timberwolves outside. As haunting as the Cannery Couple is, at least you can piece together what happened. 2 people facing the end together. Our next location doesn't offer that kind of closure. While traveling the roads of Pleasant Valley, you can come across a location known as the Point of Disagreement. On first look, you see abandoned vehicles, nothing that you haven't seen before, but as you get closer, you realize that the abandoned cars are accompanied by frozen bodies, and that's when you start to understand why this place has stuck in so many players' minds. There's no clear explanation of what happened here, not in the game or from the developers. The vehicles scattered along the road and the bodies laying between them suggest anything from a car accident to some kind of disagreement. There aren't any obvious signs of violence, but between the name and the setup, something about this scene suggests something darker. Whatever actually happened, the lack of answers is what really makes it stick. You might continue on down the road, but the image of this stays in your mind. The Point of Disagreement is eerie because of what it doesn't tell you, but this unfortunate corpse that you can come across in the cave between Forlorn Muskeg and Bleak Inlet leaves absolutely nothing to the imagination, and honestly, we might wish it did. While traveling between the 2 regions, out of the darkness of the cave, you find the jump scare of a lifetime. The thought of what they might have experienced before they died, you can't help but cringe. And as much as you want to look away, you can't. Your flare is just burning down as you stare. You can't help but wonder how long they've been laying there, and if anyone was looking for them before the world turned upside down. As disturbing as this corpse might be, the evidence left behind by other survivors is somehow even worse. In survival mode, there aren't NPCs to tell you what hardships people faced, but we do have buffer memories. When the Aurora hits, it revives the electronics, giving you access to the final emails and communications of the people who came before you. You're seeing messages from people who were scared, lonely, and then suddenly cut off from everything normal. The mundane details of a life that no longer exists, or a desperate update they hoped someone would see. It reinforces just how much is gone and will probably never be back. Buffer memories are eerie, but also oddly comforting. They confirm that you're not the only one who faced the end of the world, and they show you that you're alone, because whoever sent these messages has clearly moved on. But our final entry will make you question that last point, whether you're actually alone. By this point in survival mode, you've become used to being by yourself. It can be lonely, but it's the reality that you've accepted. That is, until you see the signal fire in Hush River Valley. Whether it makes you hopeful or fearful that you aren't alone, it's undeniably unsettling to see this mysterious plume of smoke rising in the sky. You have to check, and when you do, the mystery just gets deeper. There's no one alive by the fire, despite the fire appearing to have been recently lit and there being loot nearby. It all suggests that someone has been here. The fact that there isn't necessarily closure to this signal fire just makes it worse, to be honest, because now you're waiting for the next foot to drop. You're expecting there to be more signs of another mysterious survivor, and it puts you on edge every time you reach the top of a hill or turn a corner in this region. Great Bear Island is full of these quiet, unsettling reminders that you're walking in the aftermath of something terrible. The 5 that we talked about today all reinforce the same thing. You're surviving in a graveyard, and you still haven't discovered all of the secrets that it holds. Which of these locations or discoveries stuck with you the longest? Let me know in the comments. If you like more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.